Yeah, you broke my heart and left it all for sale. I don't know why it hurts, it feels like I'm in hell. Cause you keep on leaving me for someone else. Cause you do it often. Cause you do it often. You left my heart in a coffin. Yeah, heart in a coffin. Yeah, you do it often. Cause you do it often. You left my heart in a coffin. Yeah, heart in a coffin. Yeah, you left me all alone. I'm trying to come back. I will never figure out why I'm down and all sad. All these tears that I cried made me fall out so bad. Now I'm crying alone and I'm fucked up inside. Yeah, I just bought the perk and now she calling. Yeah, all my friends are whipping, now we ballin'. Yeah, smoking on this loud, I'm feeling nauseous. Yeah, please don't hit me up if you wanted all my love, but you gave it away. Yeah, you wanted all my love, but you wanted me to stay. Yeah, you wanted all my love, but you threw it away. Yeah, you wanted all my love, now you wanna be fake. You say you gon' leave me for someone else. Yeah, you broke my heart and left it all for sale. I don't know why it hurts, it feels like I'm in hell. Cause you keep on leaving me for someone else. Cause you do it often. Cause you do it often. You left my heart in a coffin. Yeah, heart in a coffin. Yeah, cause you do it often. Cause you do it often. You left my heart in a coffin. Yeah, heart in a coffin. Yeah.
I don't feel nothing, I've been through too much shit. Try to keep it private, but they all in my biz. I'ma make a resi and I'm pulling up a 6. Model chill with me and she rockin' on Rick. I guess I'm numb, baby girl, I can't trust. I just been through too much, I'm just so numb. You called last night, I was drunk. I just been through too much, yeah. Like you don't even see me on the weekdays. 3021, I wanna get freaky. And Uber cause my card is on your app, girl. Oh, you can sleep here, you know I'll drive you back, girl, yeah. I got cash, wanna spend it on you. I got moves that's dependent on you. I see none of my ex, girl, and you. You're doing yoga and you flexible too. Swerve through the hills, sign a check in the bill. Nasty, I'm getting freaky and putting you in your feels. Jordans you wear on Wednesday, but Friday you in them heels. Cheekbones from Europe, but booty was from Brazil, oh. And I wanna see that ass clap, do a little tap tap. I don't wanna backtrack, I just spent like 10 bands. Shit they used to laugh at. Chrome hard jeans, she gon' fit it and that ass fat. Whoa. I don't feel nothing, I've been through too much shit. Try to keep it private, but they all in my biz. I'ma make a resi and I'm pulling up a 6. Model chill with me and she rockin' on Rick. I guess I'm numb, baby girl, I can't trust. I just been through too much, I'm just so numb. You called last night, I was drunk. I just been through too much, yeah.
Right, so I think stream is looking alright so far. Just gonna it's over a bit. Alright, everything's good. So how you guys doing? Thank you guys for coming into the stream just to, you know, see what's going on, see what's all the hubbub. I apologize for not streaming the past couple days. Honestly, I've been just like I don't know. There's really no excuse for it. But here now, we're gonna be streaming. I figured I'd do something a little bit different. Put this up how I normally do because I can't hear jack shit. So I kind of decided that I, you know, wanted to play a bit of Death Stranding. I saw that Death Stranding 2, the trailer came out in the game during the Game Awards. And it kind of just takes me back to when the game first came out, about how nobody knew anything about the game. Like, as soon as they released it, we were like, what the fuck is going on, you know? So I figured, because Death Stranding 2 is, you know, is announced, I might as well get back into the first Death Stranding. But I do have a save file. I was playing it recently, but I felt so like out of it in a way, because I did not know like the stuff that was going on prior to the last time I played. Like I just hopped into Death Stranding, just continued doing whatever the fuck. I didn't even know what was going on with the story. So I figured, why not just start a new game? My hat. Way. There you go. That's better. All right. So just turn off the music. And let's just start a new game file. All right, we'll do it at normal. All right. So this is pretty much just a refresher. You know, and also anybody who hasn't played Death Stranding. Plus, a lot of it doesn't really make sense to me, so I figured that I might as well just sort of like get a refresher myself. You know what I mean? My birthday is 1/25. Yes. Higher levels of Doom's abilities have been observed in those born under the constellations such as Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, Delphinus, and Gygus. I know what Pisces and Cancer is. I don't know Cetus. Oh. Okay, so I do have higher dooms because apparently Cetus is aligned with the zodiacs associated with water, and I'm January, so technically I'm Aquarius. I don't really follow any of that, but it was just something interesting. If you do, that's more power to you. I don't, but it's just interesting to learn that because of the way those zodiacs are and the way the months work, I technically have higher dooms. And the thing about this game is that like when I first played it, it just blew me away about how like different it was. The rope, along with the stick, are two of mankind's oldest tools. The stick to keep the bad away, the rope used to bring the good towards us. They were our first friends of our own invention. Wherever there were people, there were the rope and the stick.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave birth to time and space. Once there was an explosion.
Okay, so I'm
A
gonna have
bang which
to...
set a planet spinning in that space.
There you go.
Once there was an explosion. A bang which gave rise to life as we know it. And then came the next explosion.
Okay, this might get me copyrighted, or, you know, the audio muted for a period of time. I do apologize. But, like, I'm so blown away by all the scenery and stuff in here, because I think this is all game rendered. I don't think this is, like, images. Or it's just images with the, like, the chiralium, you know, put in there. It has to be. That it's actually the game. Okay, I got fooled once again. And Troy Baker is on a fucking other planet right now. He's been doing a whole bunch of shit. See, a lot of this I know, like, what to do and where to go, but, like, you know. Other times I'll probably be just, like, climbing up mountains and shit. Oh, man. Like, as much as I played this game, I don't know what BTs are. I don't know what, you know, all this stuff is. I don't know what time. Like, I understand Timefall. I just don't know what BTs are. I don't know, you know, what the babies have to do with it. I don't know, like, well, at least not completely. Like, I just know the story-ish so far, like, kinda. Like, some of the story points, but I don't necessarily know what's going on.
No. Oh, great. Fuck.
All right. That's weird because this is the first suit that you have in the game. I know the basic controls. So. No, don't fall off. Okay, just go through here. Wait. No, I'm supposed to... I mean, I know I have to go through there, but... Damn, I forgot about... I forgot all about this. Oh, okay. Yeah, and then, spoiler alert, but after this, you keep on, you end up reaching, the snowy parts. And I gotta say, those parts piss me off. You gotta use the right tools. But it's just unbearable. There you go. A little bit better for you guys. See, BTs, I don't really understand. Like, I don't understand what they are, where they come from. I'm pretty sure that they explained it at some point in the game. But I just glossed over it. See, they're still creepy as fuck because I don't know what they are, and like you can't see them. I mean, people with high dooms can probably see them, but I don't even know what other games Hideo Kojima has made. Like, I mean, I probably have played them, but But like this has some good like cinematography. I gotta say that much at least. Potter. Harry Potter. Harry Potter.
I think they're gone. What the hell?
I just
Didn't mean
noticed
to
he.
grab you so hard.
Wait, is
Tears.
I've never actually noticed the scars on his
Ouch.
stomach. That's something I've never
So,
noticed before.
You have dooms, like me.
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
What's your level? You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Level 2, then.
What are you doing here?
Trying to stay dry. Same as you. Time falls let up. My name is Fragile.
Yeah, I've heard of you.
That right? Sam Porter Bridges. The man who delivers.
Oh, excuse me. That looks like those microscopic things like the bears, water bears, whatever they're called.
A cryptobite a day keeps the time fall away. Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I never actually ate a bug before.
Yeah, I thought Fragile Express had plenty of
I
people.
wonder if anybody else has
Plenty of
eaten bugs
traitors.
before.
Not much left of us
Like
now.
I know it's
save
like
for a few
sometimes
assholes.
it's a tradition or like culture or whatever,
And on top of that,
but I've never.
not much left of me either. Got soaked from neck to toe.
I can't help you with that. I make deliveries, that's all.
This is Bridges Central Dispatch. Freelance contractor Sam Porter Bridges. Receiver is standing by for drop.
Headed into town. Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long. The timefall fast forwards whatever it touches, but it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go.
I'm actually curious as to who.
I'll see you around. Sam Porter Bridges.
The girl on the left is. I mean, it would have to be. I mean, who I'm thinking, because I know the characters in the game, but I'm trying to just remember, like, sort of like reconfigure my memory about it. Okay. Oh fuck. I like how everything about this, like, oh, over here, like those red marks, you'll end up tripping over them. See? Blue indicates water. I think if it's green, it's okay. Options, audio settings. I can't turn off music. So I don't know how. Oh, no wonder. No wonder I was hearing it low. Sorry, guys. I was like, why is it still so low? Like, even though I have my like Go XLR almost at max. But unfortunately, I do not know. Okay, so I will grab this thing first. I mean, I gotta say the the music for this game is actually pretty good. Eat 'em. Oh fuck! I did not need to crouch. Let's just climb and make our way over. Alright, just grab ourselves. All right. Let's go on this rock. Shit. I was trying to avoid that. Come on, get up there. And I like that the momentum is what pushes you. Like, so like if I have that on me, like the way he walks is like different.
Yeah. Name's Sam.
Ah. Like weight is a factor, because if you have too much weight on you, it'll definitely screw you over. Hey Alexa, thank you for joining. I really appreciate you for coming in. I know I haven't been on like I mean I've been on stream, but I haven't been on like in a hot minute. Yeah, long time no see. All right. So wait, did I deliver everything or did I just choose one? Not particularly. I haven't been doing anything new.
What took you so long? It's not like the legend to come in late.
Had to wait out.
I got sidetracked, okay?
Sounds like you've been
I got sidetracked by a blonde lady and invisible monsters.
Luckily, our goods are in
No, nothing new really.
Well, you did keep us
Oh,
waiting,
that's cool.
but everything else seems
A
to be
new
in
video
inventory,
card?
so great work.
And a gaming monitor. Yeah, I low key want to get another one. The one that I have now is a new one, but I do want to get another one. Mainly as a editing monitor, for when I edit my stuff. I know I haven't done edits in like in a hot minute, but I want to get back onto it. if I'm like brought out of this for a little bit, I'll probably end up just hopping onto Call of Duty. But yeah, that's basically all I've been doing. Just Call of Duty. That's pretty much it. And now that I said that, I really want to play Call of Duty. Okay. Fuck it. Oh yeah, the 3080. How are you enjoying it? Let's bring up Modern Warfare 2. Yep. And the 165 hertz is perfection. Because the graphics card and your monitor complement each other. If they don't complement, like, that's the reason why I was having such low frames before. It was because my monitor was just 75 hertz, I believe. But my my graphics card output was at least like I could actually go like 100, 200 frames, or yeah, with my graphics card. So but now going on to something that I haven't been on in a couple days at least. I've been no-lifing the shit out of Need for Speed Unbound. I've been no-lifing the hell out of that game. Okay, I don't know why my controller isn't being picked up. Okay, there you go. All right, so I have to continue this grind at some point. That's usually how it works. Display ports, they usually have lower resolution. It's kind of like a quality versus performance type thing. When it comes to HDMI, you're mostly looking for you mostly end up getting performance based. I mean, no, when you get HDMI, you're looking more for like quality. That's why a lot of stuff nowadays they run off of HDMI cords. That's why AV cables don't, do much anymore. That's mainly because of, sorry, I'm just trying to do this at the same time. That's why AV cords kind of don't really do it for, when it comes to this stuff anymore. And that's why you kind of want to aim for an HDMI on your main monitor. Yeah, it's because they prefer like quality, the look of your thing, of whatever you're playing, comes out a little bit better than when you're using DisplayPort. It'll kind of look like shit, but then you get higher frames because of it. So I have a DisplayPort, I think, on mine because my HDMI is being taken over by my capture card. So that is what provides the quality, and I still have the sort of high frame rate. Okay, so I'm gonna try something that I've been seeing. I don't know what this is, but apparently if you change this, I highly doubt that this is a thing. Okay, so I put that on casual. I've been seeing this around lately. I don't know how true this is, but apparently if you set that find a party setting to casual, it puts you into casual lobbies. I highly doubt it. I don't want to look stupid, but here's hoping. I mean, we got a guy on the enemy team named fuck, I forgot his name. Fuck. What did I just get myself into? Okay, it did not work at all. I may have to take off my rings.
We are taking Bravo.
Nah, I gotta take off my rings. Well done. Well done. Hold on. And I hate being in a lobby that's already halfway done.
Securing objective Bravo.
Well, I haven't played in like a couple days at
Hostile
least.
UAV in the area.
I may be a little rusty.
Secure Bravo. Friendly UAV on station. Securing objective Alpha. Securing objective Bravo.
Okay.
Enemy is securing Charlie. The enemy is gaining ground.
I
Push
just
back.
spawned in,
Bravo secure.
but I mean that's shoot house for you. How are you liking Modern Warfare 2 so far? I saw the green nameplate over him and I thought he was a friendly. I genuinely thought he was a friendly.
Securing Alpha.
What
Two
the fuck?
objectives.
Throwing Semtex!
Enemy is securing Bravo. Friendly UAV online. We are taking Alpha.
This does not feel good. Or not nearly as good as I thought it would feel.
We are losing Bravo.
Oh, fuck.
Nice.
Three standing by.
What?
Reloading!
Oh, shit!
Bravo.
First game on. Oh, I'm glad that you love the game. I
Copy that.
really enjoy this game. I mean, yeah, it has been getting me. When the game is done.
Bravo. Securing objective Bravo.
Oh, fuck.
Effective fire!
We are taking Bravo.
What?
The enemy controls two objectives. Push the offensive.
Yeah, HDMIs usually do that, especially when you have multiple stuff connected.
Securing objective Alpha.
Ah, okay. Why does my sensitivity feel off? Usually HDMI cords say that they'll enhance like...
They tagged them!
No!
We have
They usually say that they'll enhance the frame rate or whatever, but I've noticed that that display ports are actually much better.
securing Charlie.
Semtex out!
Where the fuck did you come from? I was staring at that position and you were gone. Wait, there are tracer rounds in here already. I forgot. I mean, I'm not getting them right now, but yeah, it's better off if you're better off using.
Securing Alpha.
I see it!
We are taking Bravo. Enemy UAV overhead.
Placing sonar!
No, fuck. I mean, we're gonna lose this anyway. So.
Objective Charlie.
But I can't believe I got a triple collat and then a collat after that.
Securing objective Alpha. Securing Charlie.
Okay. I mean, he had the M16, so good on him.
We are taking Alpha. Our UAV is
Semtex
orbiting
out.
the area. Hostile SAE near your position. We control Alpha. Friendly UAV online. Securing objective Bravo. We're getting hit.
But yeah, HDMI cords usually say that they help out when it comes to like frame rate, but then they kind of don't. I have. Someone just get a collat right there. I have seen a big improvement when it comes to using display ports rather than using
The enemy
HDMI
holds
cords.
two objectives. Get them secure.
Taking effective fire!
I'm final kill and that
Oh,
sucks.
y'all fucking suck. Fucking point and click adventure guns. Come on, learn some skill and actually try out. God damn.
Pump shaker, huh?
I don't know why Ken. I don't know if why Ken is why Ken. Why? Is it because of the actual barrel? I think it's because of the barrel. I'll use this. Yeah, that's another thing that I've been seeing, that like they're already saying that, oh, Warzone is in shambles, Warzone is this, Warzone is that. It's like, just stop it with the whole like this is garbage and that is garbage and all that shit, you know? I really don't understand what's people like what their gripe is.
Hard point.
I don't know how people end up running too close to my ass.
Secure the hard point.
And of course I kill myself. That's just great.
Contact!
We have the lead.
This sucks. Yeah, but a lot of people don't know how to have fun on this game, and it's very annoying.
I'm taking fire!
I mean, of course, I do want to be better at the game. You know, I want to play better. I want to be able to, like, actually...
Got your cover.
Ugh, fuck.
Blood for blood.
Blood for blood.
I'm loading.
It really feels weird. I don't know what it is.
We want the lead.
Toss grenade!
Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
What?
Locating the next hard point. Get ready.
Dear Lord in heaven.
Drop. Watch your fire!
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but I feel like
Location upgrade.
very
Capture the
rusty.
hard point.
Never mind.
Close.
Enemies inside the perimeter.
Yeah, they always say a bunch of dumb shit, but then they end up, you know, just playing the game regardless, and they end up wanting more out of the game. Like, they got mad because of the lack of content, but then when we realized we get a whole bunch of content for this year, then they still get upset that we don't have the content now.
Go to that one.
You know, it's very... Oh, shit.
Changing mag.
Yep.
Confirming next hard point. Stand by.
I'm taking fire. I'm low on ammo.
Ah! No.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hard point
Portable radar
relocated.
deployed.
Secure the target area.
Setting claymore.
It also feels like I'm walking very, very slowly.
Fast hands.
Why? Why?
Station.
Semtex out.
What? How the fuck does that work? What?
Hostile UAV in the area.
That's such bullshit.
Enemy personnel at the hard point.
Oh, cool. I got
Hard point
one kill off of
relocation.
that.
Stand by. Hard point compromised. Secure the area.
Throwing Semtex. Grenade.
Target area updated. Move to the hard point.
Contact. Grenade.
Oh, fuck.
Throwing flash grenade. Enemy spotted.
let's see what I can do with that.
Enemy UAV overhead. Hostile counter UAV overhead. Counter UAV is active.
Maybe. It's the Joker. It's like a lock-on launcher,
Hostile UAV in the
aka
area.
the worst launcher in the game. Fuck.
Secure the target area.
Why did I think that was gonna work?
Got one. Watch your back.
How did I not get that? Well, it's like if I'm on the receiving end of this whole casual bullshit.
Enemy UAV active. Enemy UAV overhead.
Oh wait, no. Oh, I could have gotten him if I just fucking aimed hard enough. Hey.
High alert online. Fight back. Enemy
Gotcha, bitch.
Stun grenade.
It actually is the worst one because the difference between this launcher and all the other launchers is that the other launchers you don't need to lock on in order to shoot it, but with the Joker you have to lock on.
Enemy UAV active.
Fucking bitch. Damn you, Goku.
Our UAV is orbited in the area. Enemy counter UAV is active. Enemy detected.
Got him. Ah. Where the fuck is this dude? Oh.
Got one.
I was like, where the fuck is he?
Locating the next hard point. Get ready.
I hate that reach aim. And there's no
Target area activated.
Whoa.
Move to the hard point. UAV online.
Throwing Semtex.
son of a bitch. Oh my gosh, man. It's like I'm forcing myself to play. I really don't want to force myself to play.
Hostile UAV in the area.
The fuck was that?
An eye for an eye.
Thank you for the free kill.
UAV overhead. Location updated. Capture the hard point. We've secured the lead.
Stay in the fight.
It feels like everything was reset in my game, like the sensitivity, the
Got your cover.
the whole 9 yards. It feels like everything was just.
Drop this one. I'm loading.
Yeah, that's another thing too. The when it comes to the RPG, like like just the rocket propelled one, like that specifically the RPG from what I've seen. Oh my god, that guy scared me. I'm so disappointed that didn't happen.
Hardpoint relocated. Secure the target area.
Kill them all, please. Hey, hey! I got a kill.
Planting sonar.
out of the hard point. Friendly airborne ship up
Drop them.
Ah.
They are no match for me. Target area update.
I might end up after this game. I might end up just doing reactions. I was doing reactions last stream, and it was actually going over pretty well. I was actually reacting to a video about SCPs, and you know, I actually kind of like doing that.
Throwing
I kind of like doing the like reacting to just, you know, videos and stuff. I did not see him at all.
Our UAV is orbiting the area. We've got them on the top. Keep it up. Located the next
Yeah.
hard point. Get
Blast
ready.
grenade. Tossing three Semtex. Out.
Hard point relocated. Secure the target.
Ah,
UAV
shit.
online.
Throwing
They all
Semtex.
play it like if they're trying out for Optic to replace fucking what's his name. Okay, please. Yeah, like the damage output for the RPG is probably the weakest. It should be for the Pila, because the Pila is the one that shoots the fastest. The Pila shoots the fastest, but okay, we don't want it. We don't need to hear that. Wait, I want to hear what they say about this one. Did they say anything about it? No? Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I'm not in the zone right now. Like, not that I'm in the mood. I'm not in the mood to play Call of Duty. I'm just not in the zone to play Call of Duty right now. So, I think I'm gonna go back to reacting to stuff. But before we do this, I just want to show you guys. I just want to show you what I have, like, in terms of progress for the guns. So I do have all these guns gold except for the M13. I haven't touched this one just because all of these. I have two battle rifles done. I have the TAC-V and the Lockman 7.62. I have all the SMGs except for the P90. Yes, for the P90 done. I don't have any shotguns gold, I don't think. I don't have any LMGs gold. No, I have one LMG, which is the RPK. I have the RPK gold just because it's super easy. I have the EBR, the SPR gold. I think that's the only. Yeah, that's the only one. I got. Did I get this one gold? Yes, I got the MCPR gold. So that's why you see me on the Victus right now. I don't have any pistols or any launchers gold. I don't have any of those gold, but that's the progress where I'm at right now. My younger brother, he actually has the ARs, he has most of the battle rifles. No, I think he's done with the battle rifles. He has shotguns, he has marksmans and snipers done. He needs he needs LMGs and SMGs. But I saw him working on the SMGs the other day. I think he was on the mini Bach, the Bison. But I'm guessing, like, I'm assuming that if I do the M13, if I do the Chimera, if I do, I'm already on the Victus right now, and then I already finished the Bass P. If I do the P90, then I could completely avoid the launchers, because I really don't want to have to gold the launchers. I know people like Jev, and I'm thinking there's like that guy on Twitch that he got it done, like the earliest. He got it done before Jev. I think about a week and a half after the game came out, if I'm not mistaken. But he got Orion first. I'm trying to get to Orion, but you know, I'm trying to pace myself because you know it's 2 years of content, so I'm trying not to overdo it. I mean, if you don't have any gold yet, you don't have to stress out about it. It's literally just a cosmetic. It is a game. You know, you just play for fun. You play for whatever you want to play for. I'm the type of person that's like, if there's a certain challenge, I have to get it done. You know, because if not, it's gonna rack my brain, and that's all I'm gonna be thinking about. Like this, like even though I haven't had the motivation to play Call of Duty the past couple days, mainly because I was distracted with Need for Speed. I like this grind has been kicking my ass and has been on my mind since the game came out, because of how easy it is, how accessible it is, and you know, just how many there are. You know what I mean? The SMGs were probably my favorite. Maybe. I think the ARs were my favorite. I think the only thing is the kills from behind. That's just that shit just fucking stresses me the fuck out. The long shots aren't going to be a problem, because if you build it for long range, to get gold, basically, okay, so let me just show you on the M4. So you go to the camo section, and right next to the hold on, let me see if I can use this. Right here, it'll tell you how to get the camo to unlock itself, like to be available. And then you have to do the challenge here. So for the M4, you need 50 kills with the M4. Then you need 50 kills while ADS. Aim down, like basically just aim down sight. 10 double kills, which is 2 kills in quick succession. And then 15 kills from behind, which is, in my honesty, is a huge pain in the ass, because everybody's so hyper awareness is like through the roof in this game. So it's going to be kind of hard to get people, kill people from behind. But something that I really recommend is, if you want to do these really quickly, to get the to go into invasion and do it, because a lot of the times people are just not looking whether, you know, they're kind of not looking in the directions they're supposed to be looking, or just like unaware. Well, yeah, but you know, you got to think of when you're actually doing the challenge, because for some reason Call of Duty likes to just, you know, screw me over, and every time I try to get kills from behind, you know, it just doesn't work out. Another way of thinking about it is that, like, you don't have to get them exactly, like, they have to be right in front of you, just looking the complete same direction. They can be looking from an angle, and as long as you're like within a certain viewpoint, like a certain range width-wise of how far, like, technically behind, so it doesn't have to be like straight dead on, like right behind them. But I'm telling you right now, when it like if people are playing just for fun, you'll really notice how many kills you get from behind. But when you're trying to do these challenges, that does not happen, especially with the completionist challenges. Because with the gold completionist challenge, you have to get 3 kills without dying 10 times, and I have gone on several almost nuke streaks before getting a camo gold unlocked. And as soon as I get this the camo available for me to do, the 3 kills without dying just doesn't want to come to me. I have gone negative multiple times. I've slammed my desk. I've almost slammed my controller, but I'm not going to, because I have a new controller now. So I'm not trying to mess with it or nothing. But when I tell you right now, before you have this completionist available, you'll realize how many camos you realize how many kills you without dying you get. But then as soon as you unlock this, ain't happening. And then after is 25 long shots, which is kind of easy. What I would recommend is, if you do want to go for that, you use this one, the X10 Angel 40. know if it's gonna show up on the firing range though. Yeah, it's not gonna show it. But if you look right on the optic, it shows like meters, and it'll actually show the distance of where you're shooting at. And I think for ARs it's like 30 meters. I think SMGs is like 25. Shotguns is like 20 or 18 meters, and I think snipers and marksmen are like 50. But this is good. Yeah, I really liked the SMGs. I think my favorite SMG would have had to have been either the MP7. Like this gun was extremely satisfying to use. Obviously I can't hit shit with it because it's a blueprint. The MX9 actually surprisingly wasn't that bad. I mean, I wish there were more attachments for it. Like, they don't have any like good attachments, and I think there's literally only one mag attachment, which is just an increased mag size. There's no like damage output or like high capacity mag, like a 50 round mag. The MP5 was actually really fun to use as well. Just because ironically it felt like the Black Ops Cold War MP5. Like, even the way that it looks when you reload reminded me of the MP5 from Black Ops Cold War, and how satisfying. Like, this gun is satisfying. I think another one of my favorites, FSS Hurricane, is like cheese, complete cheese. First gun I got gold for the SMGs. The Fennec is actually surprisingly not that bad. I actually had a good time on this one. I think I had it built to where it was basically like this. And I mean, I would use like probably this optic maybe. But yeah, I think my least favorite one is the P90, which is why I didn't do it. I hate this one for some reason, because you don't, I mean, now I unlocked it, but like, you know, you don't really unlock the good attachments until you basically max out the gun. Oh, you're on the Fennec now? Okay. I'm gonna be one of those content creators that gives you a Fennec build. I would probably suggest that with this. I personally like to use an optic. Yeah, this VX Pineapple is actually your best friend on majority of the guns. But then that does not feel like 45 rounds. The worst part is that you still have to do long shots with it and headshots. I mean, it's fine, I guess. I'm just trying to get to this big boy. And then I could eventually do this, all this stuff, because what my whole entire plan is to get all the guns gold. Then after that, get them all platinum, then get them all polyatomic. So like that, I just unlock it straight away. But yeah, I guess for right now, I'll just get out of Call of Duty real quick, and then I'll be right back. I'll just put us onto a video that we can actually react to.
You and I go separate ways, 'cause lately I don't feel the way that I used to, that I used to, that I used back when we used to hang. Used to laugh at all my tracks until I finally got paid. Girl, I gave you all my time, all you gave me was pain. When you came back in my life, no, it just ain't the same. You think every song's about you, no one ever doubt you. Said I'd never make it, but I'm doing fine without you. Thought that I was special, I was just a vessel for you to use me up and let me suck with all my devils. You and I go separate ways, cause lately I don't feel the way that I used to, that I used to, that I used to, that I used to. You and I go.
All right, guys. So I brought us onto the channel that I was watching last time, Dr. Bob. I highly recommend it if you guys want to watch like if you guys want to watch like SCP stuff. I highly recommend it because the animations are actually pretty good. The descriptions are good. And, you know, the way he tells the story is just... I know he's reading off of, like, you know, the actual, like, documentations of the different SCPs. I may actually get us into the mood with the lighting. There you go. But I have it set to most popular. I was actually interested in watching this one, the prototype. So let's see.
The guerrilla soldiers fire their rifles blindly into the jungle. They don't know what exactly they're shooting at, but something is out there among the trees. Something they can't see.
I have not seen this one before.
It's killing them.
I saw 096 and
barely more than a boy,
37
stops
something.
to reload. As he pulls the magazine from his rifle, a blur passes by. The soldier next to him suddenly drops to his knees, clutching his neck, blood pouring out between his fingers. A hand grasps the boy's shoulder, and he spins around, nearly opening fire on his commander. The older man tells him they've got to go, and the boy joins a small group of soldiers who start running through the jungle, trying to get away from whatever this thing is. As they run, there's another flash of movement, and one of the soldiers is pulled
like
into
Black
the
Panther.
trees. He can hear his screams mixed with the otherworldly shrieks, but there's nothing they can do. It's already too late for him. Another soldier disappears into the trees with a blur. It's just him and the commander now. They emerge from the jungle into a clearing that contains a small abandoned farm. The commander motions for them to head towards the old farmhouse, and the two take cover around the corner of the home. They crouch with their guns ready, peeking around the corner, looking for any sign of the monster that's killed so many of their comrades. The boy wants to know what they should do. He opens his mouth to ask the commander, but he puts a finger to his lips and motions for the boy to keep
That's all right.
watching. The boy peeks.
I kind of wasn't. Not that I wasn't in the mood to play Call of Duty. I just wasn't in, like, you know, the mindset to play it. Like, I had a lot of stuff in my mind, so I couldn't really play properly. So I just figured that we could just, you know, react to some stuff on YouTube. Like, I brought up SCP videos because I really am interested in SCPs. My favorite one is the Shy Guy, SCP-096. Sorry. And I was watching actually like a short film the other day of SCP-096. It was literally like sort of like their efforts in trying to contain it because there was a security breach at the facility where they were housing 096, and they were talking about how the reason why it escaped was because one of the doctors that was at the facility let it out, and it started going on a killing spree because someone had an original photo of SCP-096, and it was literally only 4 pixels on that image, but it was enough for 096 to go and kill whoever looked at the photo. And that's kind of one of the things that interested me about 096 is the fact that, like, you know, there's not really much to stop it. You know what I mean? My mind is just racing right now. Like I want to watch this, but there's like other stuff that I want to play. There's other stuff that I want to, share with you guys. But I said we were gonna watch this, so we'll watch it.
He's around the corner of the house, but he doesn't see anything emerging from the tree line. It's quiet until the commander begins to scream. The boy turns to see a point forming on his chest. It's a black circle. No, not black, something darker. It's like it is the absence of any and all light.
Or like a black
The
hole.
commander screams louder as the point of darkness grows. The commander's screams fade out, even as it looks like he continues to yell. The boy watches as
It
the
has to
commander
be a
seems
black
to be
hole.
collapsing in, sucked into the dark orb in his chest. The commander's body folds in on itself, growing smaller and smaller until it disappears completely into the black hole, which vanishes along with him. The boy doesn't know what he just
the
saw,
hell?
but he doesn't have time to think, because emerging from the forest is the creature.
That looks like a Demogorgon.
The boy has never seen anything like it and runs into the farmhouse.
Why does it look like a
He
Demogorgon?
locks the door and pushes the old kitchen table in front of it, trying to barricade it as best he can. He looks around and spots a bed against the wall. It's the best hiding spot he can find, so he runs and slides under the bed, pulling himself as close to the wall as he can. The boy watches and waits, unsure of what he should do. It's quiet. There's no more screaming of soldiers being killed or any more of those guttural animal-like squeals. Maybe it decided to go back to wherever it came from. The boy doesn't dare come out from under the bed, though. As he watches the door, waiting for something to burst through, he sees something else. Another of those black points appears in the middle of the room.
Just a black,
It
just
looks
a
like
black
it
hole.
bends the light around it, distorting the room nearby. The boy watches from under the bed as out of the point, a thin black limb emerges.
Oh, it reminds
First
me of,
one,
oh
then
shit.
another.
It reminds me of a
He can see its
Demogorgon mixed
strange
with
pointed
like
legs with no feet standing
Look-see.
just in front of the bed now. With a high-pitched cry, the creature effortlessly tosses the bed aside. The boy is left exposed, cowering against the wall. The creature screams, opening its wide mouth that
It
seems
looks
to
like-
split
it
its
looks like a
eyeless face
Demogorgon.
in two, revealing 2 rows of jagged teeth. The boy screams back,
But
crying
without
in
the
fear,
whole, like,
and sees that the
flowering
creature isn't
of the
eyeless
mouth.
after all. Inside its grotesque mouth, a milky blue ball appears. There's no iris, but the boy knows whatever this thing is, it's looking at him. The boy feels his chest grow tight. He looks down to see that one of the black points is forming on his chest. He can feel himself being squeezed and crushed, pulled down into this singular point. All noises,
That must be
including his
terrifying.
screams, disappear as he is pulled into this soundless void. But then he hears something again. He looks up to see that the creature is being riddled with bullets. It turns to escape and bursts through the wall of the farmhouse. The dark orb on the boy vanishes,
It's like
and
an
he
alien
sees,
or something?
standing in the doorway, his friend and savior.
What? How did
He
he
clutches
survive?
his bleeding throat with one hand, holding his rifle in the other. The boy rushes to him as
I
he
mean, I guess you
collapses to
could
the floor.
survive getting a
Blood
a
is
blow
pouring
to
out
the
of his
neck.
neck, and he
If
can
it
no
doesn't
longer
hit the
speak.
jugular, I guess.
But he dies knowing he saved his young friend. The boy starts to feel very tired, and he sits down next to his dead hero. He's all alone now, his entire group of freedom fighters now wiped out by this demon. The boy feels nauseous and dizzy. He coughs into his hand and looks down to see that it's covered in his own blood. A group of boys run down a jungle path, laughing and playing, when they suddenly stop and grow quiet. There's something up ahead of them. It's a man lying on the side of the road.
Maybe the
boys
man
look scared,
turned into
unsure if they should check
one of
it
those
out.
things.
But then the smallest of all of them emerges from the group and bravely marches up to the man. Not wanting to let the youngest of their friends make them look like cowards, the rest of the boys soon follow. The man on the side of the road is moaning and looks to be in pain.
I would not do that.
As they get
Fuck
closer,
that.
they can see that he must have been in a terrible
You know,
accident.
as much as I would like to help somebody, if I see someone there and it creeps me out, I'm just gonna. I don't want to be a bad human being, but I'll probably just look the other way. I'm about to be real. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Nope. No.
His skin is gray, and it looks like his long, thin arms only have 3 fingers. What should they do?
I knew
The
it.
small
He
boy
turned
picks
into
up
one
a
of them.
stick and reaches out with it to poke the man, not wanting to touch him with his own hands. But before he can, the man rolls over, opening his mouth with a horrible shriek to reveal the glassy blue eye inside as the boys turn and run, hands over their ears. Several weeks later, the small Guatemalan town holds a meeting. A crowd of people in the room are angrily yelling at the mayor, who stands at a podium,
Did the kid
demanding
survive, or-
answers from him about what happened to their dead or missing loved ones, A series of photos are hung on the wall behind the mayor in remembrance of those who have disappeared into the forest or mysteriously died from a rapid illness, including the brave young boy. One man shouts at the mayor,
Oh, they died
wanting
from
to
a
know where his
mysterious
daughter
illness,
was.
okay.
Another asks how her healthy husband could drop dead from an illness after being perfectly healthy only days before.
Okay, so from what it sounds like is that if you look directly at it, if you like stare at it, it'll completely like consume you and you'll just die, right? But like if you look away or cover your ears or just not look at it, I guess the main takeaway is like vision. That if you like look away from it, then you still die because then you get sick off of it.
The mayor tries to calm the frustrated townspeople, telling them that he knows there have been rumors of a demon out in the forest, but that's all they are, rumors. The mayor warns them, though, that something is out there, though he doesn't know what. There is an animal or man that is making people sick. It may also be hunting people. Neither he nor the police know exactly what is going on. But there is good news. A group of men have come to help them. The mayor points towards a stern-looking man in a military uniform who is standing with a small group of other soldiers and a scientist off to the side of the stage. The mayor explains that this man, General Machoy, is from America, and that he's going to help them. The crowd doesn't cheer in the way that the mayor seems to have expected, but they at least stop their yelling as the general steps to the podium and thanks the mayor for the introduction. The general looks over the crowd who are waiting and hungry for answers about the monster that's suddenly begun plaguing their town. He tells them that it is true that he's been sent here by the U.S. government in order to investigate what's been happening and stop whatever threat is out there in the jungle by any means necessary.
It literally sounds like something out of fucking Predator.
He can't promise that he'll be able to bring back any of their missing loved ones, but he can at least prevent whatever this is from taking any more. He then gestures to the rest of his group and tells the crowd that the men he has brought with him have been specially trained to deal with this exact type of situation, and that they don't need to worry any longer. The only thing everyone needs to do is stay out of their way, and all will be taken care of.
You see, that sounds sketch as fuck. So stay out of their way. Like I get it. You don't want any civilians in the crossfire. No, I totally understand that, but that just sounds very, very sketch to me. You're telling them, whatever you do, do not get in our way. Like it'll be fine if you're like, it'll be quarantined. So if you do manage to be on that side, we will escort you off. But under no circumstances will anybody be put in harm's way. That sounds a little more reasonable than don't fuck with us and fuck with whatever we're doing, because we will shoot you on sight. We will shoot you on sight. That sounds like what it is. It sounds very sketch to me.
He walks off the stage as the crowd erupts into more shouting. General Machoy stops at the scientists waiting next to the stage. Well, Dr. Ketter, what do you think? The scientist adjusts his glasses and answers, "This is what we've been preparing for. The overseers kept telling us this day would come. It looks like it finally has."
See?
The group of soldiers led by General Machoy make their
It's the
way through the
SCP
dense forest. Dr. Ketter is just ahead of them, using a Geiger counter to follow the creature, the audible clicks of the radioactive entity telling him which way it came. They track the source of the radiation to a clearing in the jungle where a small village once stood. Most of the buildings are overgrown with plants and thick vines, but with it growing dark, this seems as safe a place as they will find to make their camp for the night. The soldiers fan out to search what's left of the town.
They're totally
as
not
Dr.
gonna die.
Ketter continues looking around for where the radioactive trail might lead them next. As General Machoy is checking out one of the many dark old buildings, one of the older soldiers cries out, "Hey General, it looks like this generator still works." With the sound of an old diesel motor coming to life, lights in the village suddenly flicker on. They now have fortifications and light. Though he'd never admit it, General Machoy was feeling nervous about spending the night in the jungle. But now at least some of those nerves were being washed away by the old flickering yellow
in a place
lights.
where I have no idea.
Later that night,
like
the general is
in a place
questioning
where I have
Dr.
no idea my
Ketter on where the
surroundings.
creature went.
I don't have.
Dr.
Obviously, they
Ketter
would
is
have their bearings,
confused,
but
though.
I would.
His readings showed high traces of radiation leading into this village. The creature came here, he was sure of it, but now he can't figure out where it went. It's as if it came into the village and then simply vanished. Outside, one of the soldiers on watch tells the rest of the group who are sitting around a fire to shut up, that he thinks he saw something in the woods. Everyone immediately
Hey, man,
springs into
you
action,
can keep going
taking
into the
defensive
woods.
positions
I'm just
and aiming
staying
their
on camp.
rifles into the dark
I
tree
just want
line.
to go to sleep.
There it is again, he says, as a flash of darkness moves just beyond the clearing. No, it's over here, says another soldier on the opposite side. How could the creature be moving so fast around
I guess they
them?
wouldn't know
Are there
what it is,
multiple of
so
whatever
they
this
wouldn't
is
know
out
how to
there?
deter it.
The soldiers form a circle
Or, like,
to
how
make
to
sure
spot
that the
it
thing
as
can't
easily?
get behind them. What they can't see is the point of darkness forming behind all of their backs, and the thin, pointed legs stepping out of it.
Oh no.
The general's radio comes to life. I think we've got something out here, but his message is cut off by screams and the sound of gunfire. General Machoy tells Dr. Keter to stay inside and runs out of the building, where he finally gets a glimpse of the demon that they've been tracking. The tall, thin creature is massacring his squad. It dashes between them at an inhuman speed, using its three-fingered hands to rip the limbs off of some soldiers and slash at others with its razor-sharp claws, opening up their necks or disemboweling them before moving on to the next. The general fires his rifle at the creature and misses, but it's enough to get it to retreat. General Machoy
So it
runs
is
back inside
it
the
does
building
seem
where
afraid.
Dr. Keter is waiting. What was it? What did you see out there? The general doesn't know how to begin describing the monster that just killed all of his men. It's like nothing he's ever seen before, and something that no amount of training could...
Like a lot of these SCPs, you know, from what I've seen, a lot of them are actually like humans that do things. You know, they're like a lot of them are based on like actual, like not based on actual people, but like they. Some of them are creatures, some of them are humans, some of them are entities, you know, whatever. But it kind of reminds me of the story of Cthulhu. You know, a lot of these things, it kind of reminds me of how people tend to be frightened by what they don't understand or can't comprehend. And Cthulhu was one of those examples where it's the fear of infinity. So, I forgot who wrote Call of Cthulhu. It's blanking, like I'm blanking out right now, but Cthulhu is supposed to represent what infinity is, and when we take a glimpse at Cthulhu, infinity, we go insane, you know, and sometimes even unalive ourselves, because we simply can't begin to understand what Cthulhu is. And I think a lot of these SCPs kind of like reflect that. Like there's some things like there's one of an AI like supercomputer, and that is kind of like reasonable, I guess, because I mean we're familiar with technology. There's the infinite staircase where, like, you know, it's at the end of the day it's a staircase, but then there are things like this SCP, the prototype, and then there's 096, and then there's I think it's 063. It's the statue. Then there's also SCP. It's like a big lizard alligator thing. Like those things that are out of proportion or out of like the minds of our mental capacity. Those things are incredibly terrifying. You know, if you see this thing, you probably go insane. But if you see something like the AI that tries to take over everything, it's like, that's just sci-fi, you know? Whereas stuff like this kind of seems like fantasy to the point where we're like, this could never happen. And then we just go insane if we actually see it.
Prepare him for. As the two men ponder what to do next, the Geiger counter on the table suddenly starts to click, softly at first, but then
it's
more
getting
and
close
more,
to them.
as if a huge amount of radiation has suddenly flooded the room. The general grabs the doctor and drags him out, leaping out of the building just before it collapses in on itself, disappearing into the micro-singularity that formed inside.
Yeah, it has
The
to
two
be
men
black
look up
holes.
to see it standing right in front of them, its huge mouth open to reveal its glassy blue eye. "Look out," Dr. Keter cries, but he isn't talking about the demon as he and the general roll to the side, just avoiding the power line that has been cut loose by the destroyed building. The power line hits the ground and immediately begins to spark, sending out bright pulses of white electrical light. The creature cries out with a gut-wrenching scream and collapses to the ground, huddling up into a ball as it tries to cover up its mouth with its thin arms.
Okay.
Is it the electricity?
It's highly sensitive
the
to
general
light.
asks, confused about what suddenly stopped the killer's rampage. But Dr. Ketter realizes it isn't the sparking power line that the creature has been
Or is it the
immobilized
sound
by.
of it? Oh yeah, it's the
flashing
flashing
lights. The general doesn't wait for his answer, though, and fires the weighted net from his gun, trapping the howling creature. Dr. Ketter examines the creature at the Field Research Center that has been set up several miles from the village. A strobe light has been affixed
I mean, they
to the
both
inside
saw
of the creature's
the
cage,
eye,
but
so
even
I would
when the
assume that
doctor
they
turns
both
the light
die,
off,
right?
the grayish-brown skinned entity still remains curled up in a ball on the floor. The doctor wonders if perhaps the creature is hungry, but it shows no interest in any of the various meats, fruits, and vegetables they've presented to it. The doctor stands in the doorway of the tent that has been set up to house the creature's cage and gives an update to General Machoy, who is anxious to get the creature moved to the United States and a more secure containment environment. Dr. Ketter stresses that he fears the journey might kill this creature, though, and put an end to the incredible research and testing they can perform on this amazing living specimen.
Really?
The general turns to leave, but stops to salute the body of one of his soldiers being carried by on a stretcher. Dr. Ketter himself turns to go back to his research when he notices something. The creature's mouth is ever so slightly open. Dr. Ketter has yet another idea. That night, Dr. Ketter enters the temporary morgue and takes a severed arm from one of the dead soldiers.
Wait, okay, so Ketter is a classification of SCP. I think this is before the creation of the SCP Foundation. Because okay, so let's go on to here. SCP classifications. So there is there's notice. No, wait. No, that's not it. 4 classes. Yeah. Safe, Euclid, Keter, Thalmal, and Apollyon. Also known as Secta. See, this has to be the creation of the SCP Foundation. I mean,
Back in the
obviously it
research
says
tent,
SCP
he
number
presents
1,
the
it's
arm
the
to
prototype,
creature,
but
sliding it through the cage bars. The creature doesn't react, but Dr. Ketter continues to watch and wait. After a time, the creature finally stirs. It's the first time he has seen it move since it was captured. The creature reaches out with its long 3-fingered hand and grabs the arm before starting to feed on it. You like that, don't you? Dr. Ketter asks, and bizarrely, the creature seems to respond, giving an almost baby-like coo. There's lots more of that if you behave. All I want is to study you, learn how you work. The creature continues to feed, starting to crunch on the bones now that all of the meat is gone. Yes, I believe you'll be good, the doctor says as he approaches the cage. You're going to make me world famous. Soon, everyone will know the name Herman Ketter. The creature's hand shoots out from between the bars so quickly he never even saw it. Dr. Ketter starts to scream as it grasps and claws at him.
You thought
A
that it would
soldier
behave.
standing guard outside runs in, but a black point of light immediately appears on his torso, causing him to fold in on himself into the singularity. The
It
creature
wouldn't
drops
behave.
the bloody Dr. Ketter to the floor, who reaches for the emergency strobe light activation button as another singularity opens up inside of the cage. The creature appears to willfully step into it before emerging out of another just outside of the bars. More soldiers rush into
So
the
it
tent
could get
in
out
time to see
easily.
the creature
It just
feeding on
needed
the
to wait for
still
the
living Dr.
opportunity.
Ketter. One presses the button to activate the high-powered strobe lights, which cause the creature to start screaming and thrashing about, trying to escape the flashing lights. Multiple nets are fired onto the creature, pinning it to the ground as its screams slowly fade back to whimpers. On Overseer orders, the creature is moved to ADRX-19, a secure base located somewhere in North America. The site's director gives a presentation to a group and explains that thanks to the work of the late Dr. Ketter, they now know that the creature exhibits signs of fear and sickness when in the presence of strobing lights, and that it is unable
it
to
does
produce
have a
the
weakness.
microsingularities that it uses for defense and teleportation when it is in this sickened state. When healthy, though, the creature is extremely dangerous thanks to its superhuman speed, strength, and cunning. It was also discovered that it is unable to teleport through lead, which its new containment cell has been lined with, and extreme security procedures have been implemented.
how they figured
including
out how
the
to do that.
installation of a reinforced steel blast door and constant patrols of the outside of the cell by armed guards who are equipped with high-powered strobe lights. The site director leaves the room, and the overseers discuss the fate of the creature, which has been given the designation number 86243AR-001, though most have taken to calling it simply 001. One of the overseers argues that the creature must be secured and contained in order to protect humanity. Who knows how many more of these might be out there.
This is the creation of the SCP
They now
Foundation.
know that the rumors of these types of entities aren't merely isolated events, and that there could be countless more of these anomalies. Hundreds, maybe even thousands. The
There
rest of
definitely
the
are.
overseers unanimously agree. One of them picks up the report that was left behind by the site director. Redact this report immediately and start a new document archive. This is only the prototype. I have the feeling there will be many more of these. I hope you enjoyed this special exploration of an SCP-001 proposal. Let me know in the comments if you'd like to see more like this. And
So it seems to me like that prototype is what started the whole SCP Foundation, where, you know, there are entities and anomalies around the world, and I'm assuming that the prototype is at the Keter class level. I'm thinking. But the fact that this is the first one that they caught, you know, and there's thousands and thousands of SCPs that are like that have documented files is just insane. The fact that this is the first one is just mind blowing, and like also the fact that it's that powerful. Like, if it wasn't for the strobing lights, it would be able to teleport. It'd be able to, you know, it has superhuman speed. It reminds me of 096, and how superhuman the speed is. Like, a lot of them kind of have it, superhuman speed. I'm assuming. I don't know a lot of about all of the SCPs, but you know, I think this is where I'm gonna end the stream tonight. I apologize deeply for it being such a short stream. I just wanted to touch base again. I will be back Tuesday with a stream. I'm gonna try my best. I'm trying my best to stream every other day. It's just lately there's been a lot of stuff that I have my mind on. I have my mind on work. I have my mind on, you know, the Christmas season coming up. But I really thank you guys for showing up to my stream. It really does mean a lot to me. I really do appreciate you guys for showing up. But again, you guys mean a lot to me just by showing up and, you know, just recognizing the content that I'm putting out, or just recognizing that I exist means more than you know. I really do appreciate you guys for joining the stream, and I'll see you in the next one.
When you are gone, can't just close the curtain. Memories haunt, I'm stuck with your ghost version. Checking my pulse, I think that I've worsened. You look me in the eyes, look me in the eyes, look me in the eyes as you lie to me. You didn't care for you and I didn't care for you and I. So now tell me why you trying to lie to me. Tell me why, tell me why. Tell me why you lie, tell me why you lie. Say that you need time, then you find another guy. Silence Miranda, we both know that ain't right. Tell me why, tell me why. Tell me why you lie, tell me why you lie. Say that you need time, then you find another guy. Silence Miranda, we both know that ain't right.
I can give you love if that hair right, baby damn right. My little baby sweet like she Caroline, little Caroline, I'm your man right. I know I've been fucking with your hair right, it ain't fair right. If you ever leave me I can't tell a lie, little Caroline, you'll be there tonight.